Hello guys and welcome back to my channel Beautifully Explained. I'm Mohana Dege and thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today we are going to see something which is very basic in order to build a skincare routine, in order to choose products for your face or your skin in general, and that is how do we know what kind of skin type we are. So primarily there are 4 types of skincare. Actually you can say 5, but the main 4 ones are normal skincare, who are like the blessed ones you can say. The second is dry skin type, third is combination, and fourth is sensitive. Now there's also a 5th type which is called as aging skin type, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Now what is most important for us to know is that these skin types are determined by various factors including external and internal factors. Now within internal factors per se, we have something called as influence by genes, which means we get it from our parents or our grandparents. Now that is something we cannot control, and that is something we can also predict. So it's a win-win actually speaking. So if you know your parents' skin type, if you know your grandparents' skin type, you're more or less going to be on the same pattern. However, your diet, your metabolism, your exposure to sun, and all of these factors also alter the skin type you might have. Within external factors, like I just mentioned, your sun exposure, your food that you consume, your products that you use, the type of climate you're living in, the type of environment you're living in which experiences the amount of climate change, all of these factors also influence the skin type you might have. I am mostly combination to oily skin type. However, like I mentioned in my previous video as well, right now my skin feels like a desert land. Now that is because environment around me is changing from summer to moving towards winter. Also, there have been lot of natural hazards near me like fires and all of those things which influence the air quality around me and thus my skin as well. So by saying that, I want to say that your skin type can change over a period of time. Now, as you age, which we age every single day, at the minute I'm speaking right now, or even when you're viewing or any point of time, we are aging, we are maturing, and so is our skin. The moment you turn around 24 or 25 is when you start actually seeing signs of aging like crow's feet or smile lines, and that is when you move eventually, slowly and gradually towards aging skin, and mostly post 30 you should be turning towards that type of skincare. Now that is an entire other video as to what type of skin product should be used for what type of skin category. However, how do we know what type of skincare do we have is why we are here today. So there's a small test which you can do at your home with absolutely nothing other than these tissues. Now these tissues are something which you can find, I'm pretty sure you can find somewhere in your household, in the kitchen or lying around or with your parcels that you get or anything. Just grab one of these tissues and we can do the test here. So in order to do this test, you will have to rinse or cleanse your face early in the morning or whenever you wake up, and just leave it as is for 2 hours. You don't want to apply any kind of moisturizer, you don't want to apply any kind of sunscreen, and please stay home, don't go out without applying sunscreen. So do it when you have some time with you, and also apply no serums or anything else on your face. Let it be bare skin. Now mind you, for dry skin type people who are discovering their dry skin type are going to experience some discomfort, but that's the point of this test. We have to know what kind of skin type we are. So let it remain for 2 hours, and after 2 hours you can take a very thin tissue. Make sure it is not a thick tissue, it has to be very thin. I am not sure if you can see the thickness of this tissue, but this is a really very thin tissue. You can literally see on the other side, and if your tissue is thick enough you can tear it into 2 actually. So this is even thinner than what I had, and just cut it into small pieces so that you can accommodate it on your face. As you can see, I have randomly cut few strands of this paper, and what you have to do next is, I'm just going to show you as a demo, but right now I have makeup on and I have skincare on. You have to do it when you have nothing on your face, and the best time to do it is in the morning because your body excessively produces oil as you progress towards the day in order order to shield your skin. So the best time to do it is, once your repair work is done at night, your skin is fresh and it can take anything you're going to throw at it. That's the best and the most recommended time to do it. And guys, I am not a skin expert. It's just that these things I'm very passionate about. I read a lot about, I read scholarly articles and all of those things because I really enjoy knowing more about my skin and knowing what can I do more to have the best skin possible and also help you guys. You put these patches on your skin for about 30 to 40 seconds. There are 4 places you want to apply these tissue pieces, and that is, one is over here, the other is over here, and the one is over here, and then one vertically on your nose. So once again, over here, here, horizontally on your forehead, and vertically on your face. That's all. 4 pieces and you should be all good. Now, how do we know what skin type we are? For dry skin people, it will completely fall off right away. You will see nothing on your tissue, maybe a little small dot of an oil, but that is your skin's work. It is your skin trying to protect you against outside environment. So that is going to be there irrespective of what skin type you are. That does not mean you might be oily. For dry skin people, it's going to fall off right away. For oily skin type people, you will see blotches of oil all over your tissue. And that is what my skin type is. So it's going to be covered with oil, or not even covered as such that you can see so much of it, but it depends. You can be very oily, you can be mildly oily, or you can be very dry and you can be mildly dry. You can make out that there is some oil, evident oil on your tissue, and that means you're oily. Now only if your T-zone, which is right here, only your T-zone, if that has oil and this one does not, or this one has very less to normal oil, then you're combination skin. So that is how you can know. Now for normal skin type people, you guys will have some oil spots and it will be consistent in all of these areas. Normal skin type people usually don't have to do so much of skincare and so much of product selection as to others have to, because they are naturally blessed with an equilibrium kind of situation where their skin produces only as much as it is necessary. For oily skin type people, it is mainly your skin producing more sebum or more oil in layman terms in order to protect your skin. Now oil has to be there. That is what keeps the moisture of the skin, the hydration of the skin intact. If there is no oil on your skin will be flaky and falling off. That is not what we are looking for. We are just knowing what type of skin type we are, and some will be dry and some will be extremely dry whose skin sheds in winters, and some will be mildly dry, and similarly oily also has 2 categories. Now based on this, you can choose your skin products. For dry skin type, you should see more products that are hydrating, moisturizing and nourishing. Whereas for oily skin type people, what you have to see is that it soothes and gives oil controlled result. You don't want to put more excess oil on your skin and harm your skin, or make your skin do more work. So make sure you choose your products according to your skin type. That is the very basic, very first level of research work you should put into before you are trying to build a skincare routine. I myself go from one skin type to other, and so does my skincare routine. Towards winter, I start progressing towards using more nourishing, more hydrating and heavy products which make my skin feel intact of its moisture. Whereas towards summer or towards spring season, I use which are oil-free, suit oily skin texture, because I go from one end to the other end of the spectrum. Now just like our clothing guys, this is not a bracket of skin type that you will fall under. Like an XL will fit all the XL category, or an L will fit all the L categories. It is not like that. Every skin type is different. As many humans, as many skin types, but you can broadly fall into one category. And knowing your skin type and knowing the products that suit you is a self-experiment that you have to do. And I hope this video helps you in some ways in order to explore your own skin journey. So that is it for today guys, and I hope this helped you, and I hope it's a beginning point for some of you, or if you guys are still hunting for some answers, this is something which would help you. And that is all for today. I'll see you next Sunday. Also, do follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links to both the pages are in the description box below. I'll see you next Sunday. Till then, take care. Remember, you truly matter. Bye!